Alright guys, so we're out here at the park with the FT Bloody Wonder. As you can see, and you can probably hear, it's pretty windy today. However, it's time for a Maiden, so I found my little spot in the park. We got some stuff going on over there, soccer, lacrosse, and some girls messing around with the frisbee over there. So I'm gonna try to stay away from all those people, but it's time to Maiden this thing. You can hear the winds coming from my back, so let's just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna check the CG one last time. I never actually got a firm place on where the CG is. I think it's like right over the spar, but we're gonna find out. So up is up, down is down. Ailerons. I reduced my aileron rates just for safety on the maiden flight so I don't make any dumb decisions, but here we go. Alright, flies a lot like the Bloody Baron, yeah. It's definitely a lot more chill than the Bloody Baron is, but it's nice and smooth in the air. Needs some down trim for sure. That's better than up trim for sure. It's an interesting style here. Doesn't have a lot of power. I definitely need to prop it up, but it is flying, and that's good. Yeah, it's nothing crazy, that's for sure, in terms of the power department. That's the one thing that set the Bloody Baron apart from all the other planes. If you guys are wondering why my camera quality is better today, that's because I'm running a brand new camera, which is my DJI Osmo Action. So I'm excited about that, giving you guys some better content for the channel. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better too, I don't know. Just trying to get her all trimmed out. It is a little bit touchy still, even though I did dump back the rates on my ailerons, but I mean, it does fly, and it flies well. It's almost flying so well that it's kind of boring. Definitely needs a bigger prop, that's for sure. And it has a lot of good tendencies. Invert is nice. Yep. It's not too bad. Handles the wind just fine. Fine. Has the really good potential to be a nice and fast plane. It just is underpowered on this B setup. I mean, it has plenty of vertical, probably pretty much all the vertical you could pretty much ever need. And it still needs some more down trim. Just gotta, and some more aileron trim. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable with it. Handling the breeze just fine. However, when you get it up into, whenever you get it up into on its side, doing crosswind like that, it tends to be a little more squirrely, because obviously there's a lot of surface area on that horizontal stabilizer back there. But nice tight aerobatics. This would be interesting with a rudder for sure. Be able to do some, maybe a knife edge with those two rudders, I'm not sure. Get a little bit more crazy on the aerobatics for sure. But yeah, really tight rolls, high rates, nice and aerobatic flying. That slow fly prop is not a good match for this plane. I'm definitely going to be propping it up to a 10x7 probably. We're going to try that next. But I mean, good for the Maiden. Nice, ample power, obviously. Very maneuverable. And it just feels solid in the air and commanding, which is a good thing to have. It's just not anything that I feel like super risky flying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel really comfortable with it already. Like, I'm definitely gonna up my aileron rates and probably throw in some elevator expo, because you can see it has a lot of elevator throw. But the power is just a little bit lacking in my opinion. And it does high alpha really well. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it'll like tip stall a little bit, and then you got to catch it with the ailerons because you don't have any rudder to catch it with. So it's a little bit of an interesting phenomenon that you gotta get yourself used to. But this airfoil is very high lift, so it does test the glide slope. You can see it has an amazing glide slope. One thing I am concerned about is that the prop is pretty low to the ground. There's no like landing gear or any large fuselage or anything like that. So I have to land this pretty much perfectly to get this thing to come down without breaking a prop. However, I'm pretty confident I can do it. I learned this the hard way on the Bloody Baron on my first flight with that I ever had. You just basically have to glide it in and basically just raise the nose all you can at the last second and just plop it down. You got to own it. If you glide it in and try to keep some power on it, you're for sure gonna break it. But yeah, it feels really nice to fly. And again, I mean, it feels more of an aerobatic plane than a long straight lines plane, which is what the Bloody Baron is. But I mean, it's relaxing to fly in a sense. That makes sense to you. Yeah, this would definitely be interesting with the rudder, like I said. And it does, yeah, like I said, it does do high alpha really well compared to the Bloody Baron, which will completely lose its mind if it does high alpha. So I definitely would recommend, if you're likes the slow flying like I'm doing right now, then go for this Bloody Wonder instead of the Bloody Baron. That's for sure. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to try on for us with a bigger prop. See if this motor system can handle it. But it is a 2212, so it's a Power Pack B style. So if you guys are looking to build this with a Power Pack B setup, it's going to be a good match for you guys. However, it's not going to be crazy on the power. It obviously doesn't like track straight because I have so many rates and things like that, and it's obviously not going too fast. It feels nice and light and floaty. But I mean, it's very maneuverable, so there's nothing really wrong with that. But you can see I got these, I don't even know what you call that maneuver. It's like a wing over. You kind of just jamming the sticks in every direction. But it's a lot of fun. Flies well. Good maiden flight. Very linear rolls, which is nice, which I was kind of surprised by. It has similar aileron setup to the Mini Vector with those tapered in ailerons. So it does have pretty linear rolls. I would say the Bloody Baron has better rolls, but in terms of loops, I think that they're about the same depending on how you set up your rates. This one really likes that pitch. Big, large, centered, uninterrupted elevator. Yeah, lots of fun to fly. Here's a landing. There we go. Pretty simple. You can see it did kind of bend my prop back, and that's the one thing you have to watch out for. But one thing I'm dying to try on this is a vertical takeoff. So let's try that real quick. I don't even know if it's going to stand straight up. That'd be kind of unfortunate. Doesn't look like it's going to stand straight up for me. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Maiden. I'll be doing some vertical takeoff and stuff maybe in the next video with this, but it's a lot of fun to fly. I'm definitely going to fly another pack through it before I leave. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.